Introducing Catio, your Copilot for tech architecture. Every function in the enterprise has a system of record. Finance has Excel and DCFs. Sales has Salesforce. But tech architecture and decision making, where billions in tech spend get decided, is still stuck on whiteboards and ad hoc reviews. That's why coding copilots, for all their productivity gains, only take us so far. If teams move faster, but in the wrong architectural direction, ROI evaporates and budgets disappear into tech debt. It's why most enterprises are still working to catch up instead of confidently leading with their tech stacks. Now imagine if your entire tech estate were a living digital twin, always current, searchable, and explainable. If AI continuously evaluated against your business goals, delivering ROI-scored recommendations on how to best evolve. If every member of your team had a conversational copilot for 24/7 expert guidance, and if every new feature or PRD came with a tailor-fit architecture design, generated with expertise. That's what Catio delivers, the first AI-native copilot for tech architecture. In other words, architecture finally gets its Salesforce moment, a hub for tech decision-making with AI as an expert advisor at its core. And now for a quick demo. When you first enter Catio, you start by setting up a workspace, essentially defining scope you care about, whether it's your full production environment or just a single module. And then from there, you connect your tech stack components. Think about it as AWS, Kubernetes, Prometheus, your observability platforms, even VPC flow logs. And from here, Catio automatically constructs a living digital twin of your architecture directly from your integrations. We'll codify your entire tech stack into an architecture model that's always current, so you can track changes over time, and so AI can reason over your system with context. Instead of static diagrams or whiteboards, you now access a live architecture of your tech stack. Every component, every relationship, every dependency. You can drill into any service to learn more about its impact within the broader architecture. This is what we, at the end of the day, call true tech intelligence. And because different roles need different perspectives, Stacks lets you spin up custom views, functional views for software architects, data architectures for data teams, security models for SecOps, all from the same live, always current source of truth. Next, requirements. Recommendations only matter if they reflect your objectives. We ingest operating plans, PRDs, compliance docs, and synthesize them into a requirements corpus. So whether you're optimizing for speed versus cost, ensuring architectures comply with regulations, or driving holistic architecture governance, Catio captures that context and adapts its guidance accordingly. From here, our multi-agent AI system takes over, replicating a tech org with AI agents from chief architect to staff architects to product managers to continuously run design reviews against your estate and your requirements. That's how we surface the highest ROI optimizations for your tech stack. And here's what that looks like. Each recommendation includes a number of key characteristics to allow us to most effectively guide you with our optimizations. First, there's a gap analysis versus your current state, which maps to the requirements and best practices that are specifically tailor-fit to you in order to move this architecture forward. In this case, identifying that the current SR infrastructure is insufficient. There's also a target architecture, which talks about ways to improve the specific capability that the system identifies. It talks about the actual business impact, which is all about in this case, performance optimization. And also then provides you quantification about the ROI, the cost, and complexity to enable you to make decisions and trade-offs. From there, you can also sort recommendations by ROI, by cost, or complexity in order to identify whether you want to target big bets or quick wins, or simply if you want to zero in to some recommendations that are in light of a specific benefit, like cost performance. And you can then commit the recommendations that you like directly into roadmaps. So your teams can identify the most important optimizations given their priorities and track them all through implementation. And then there's Archie, your conversational architecture copilot. Archie knows your live estate, your requirements, and your priorities. You can ask, which services depend on this S3 bucket? Where are unsupported versions? Show me the way to optimize my database performance. Archie delivers instant, context-aware guidance, cutting investigation time by half and scaling expertise across the entire org. And what makes Archie different from coding copilots or generic LLMs are three things: precise knowledge of your current architecture, full context of your business and product requirements, and specialized multi-agent AI that produces expert-level architecture advice for everyone on your team. That's why Archie isn't just conversational. It's a true expert you can rely on 24/7. Before we close, let me give you a quick preview of what's next. I'm shifting over to Figma here to show our early designs capability. With designs, you'll be able to drop in a PRD, have Catio evaluate it in the context of your current stack and requirements, and then recommend an optimal architecture, complete with rationale and guardrails. And this is just the beginning. Rest assured that as much as we've delivered a true hub for tech architecture and decision-making, we plan to equip you with dashboard-level KPIs, simulated architectures and trade-offs, and system behavior modeling. And this is the shift. With Catio, architecture stops being a whiteboard exercise. It becomes a strategic lever. Leaders get visibility and explainable roadmaps. Teams get a 24/7 copilot. And expertise and governance scale seamlessly across every developer. Enterprises gain an AI-native control plane for architecture, transforming tech stacks from cost centers into true levers for growth. We look forward to having you on board and to powering your journey with Catio shortly.